This is Late Night Health. This is the radio show that cares about the most important part of your life, your health. Hi, I'm Mark Alyn. During the next 2 hours, we're going to have a lot of fun as we discuss health as it relates to each and every one of you. We're joined by, of course, the insane Daryl Wayne, who's smiling and laughing at me. What did I say that was so funny?
We're going to have a lot of fun.
Well, we are.
Okay.
You know, we are.
The Funmeister Mark is going to create the perfect storm.
That's it.
Comedy-wise.
Absolutely. Our two in-studio guests, who I'll introduce in a second, told me I should be doing stand-up. I would pass out. Anyway, that's another story. We're going to be talking about everything during the next 2 hours, from Domestic Violence Awareness Month to talking about a book from that was written in Australia where a man gave up his life to work and save his wife.
Sounds like fun.
It does. And he extended her life by over 5 years. She was suffering from liver cancer. We'll be talking with Donald Wood during hour 2. We'll also be talking with a philosopher. She actually has a degree in philosophy. Her name is Catherine Stengel, and she is the publisher of a book that was written in German and in Germany, and is considered the book on something called Jinshin Jitsu. And it's a method of self-treatment for everything from migraines to menstrual cramps, and we'll be finding out about that in hour 2. During this hour, we're going to spend some time with the creators of Vincent the Artist. I had such a good time with Vincent J. Wiley and Deborah Romare a couple weeks ago that I insisted and dragged them here, and they can't leave. They're in studio, and they're going to co-host the next 2 hours. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi. You having fun so far?
This is the best day we could have had.
Great, Mark.
All right. I'm glad to hear that. Let's talk again about Vincent a little bit. The book is really designed to help self-esteem. And when I read it, it's not only for kids. This book is for adults and families. You need to read it, Daryl.
It is. Our intention really with this story, and it's not only a book, but it's going to be a movie, is that we sort of help teach both the parent and the child that we're all different and that our road is what our road is, and we have to sort of follow that in life, even if our parents say, and that isn't to say that they shouldn't stop us from doing bad things, but if you have a dream and if you have a passion in your life, you need to follow that passion.
Vincent Van Rat wants to be an artist, and his father wants him to be a professor at the Rat School.
Yeah, the underground school, the Harvard ground school.
Right, yeah. The Harvard underground school,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I can relate to that. I know that a lot of parents say, you're going to go into broadcasting? Not that my parents would have done that.
It's like running away to join the circus.
Yeah. Did your parents give you that feedback too?
I had a girlfriend, and we had gone to dinner at her parents' house, and she said, when are you going to get over this and have a real career?
No, when I met my wife's parents...
Then I asked them to compare paychecks, and they shut up.
Oh, okay. Got it. Well, I didn't have that. My would-be father-in-law asked me what I did, and I said, I'm in radio and television. And he said, yeah, I understand that. What do you do for a living? Anyway.
Exactly, and you say run away to join the circus. That's actually exactly what our little character does in the book. He runs away from home. He leaves home, and he joins the circus and sketches...
to be a sketch artist.
Sketch artist, and he thinks that that's his dream, but he realizes his dream is bigger, and at the same time his father has to learn to accept his son for who he is.
Is that a problem, do you think, even in the 21st century, where, kids are bombarded with everything from Britney Spears' belly button and other things to pop stars and video games and all these other things, and they go, I just want to do that. I want to write my own video game. I want to play video games. I want to become a professional skateboard writer.
I do think it's in a sense you say a problem, but I think it's more that there are so many new things. It's just like in the 50s when I think a father would say, I walked 50 miles to school and I had to be...
In the snow.
In the snow, right.
He lived in Fort Lauderdale, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, and I think the same is today with video games.
It is, and I have 3 young kids that I've raised, and I've noticed over the years I did have unrealistic expectations of their performance as young, either grades, sports, all those things, and I sort of...
You have triplets.
I do.
You have triplets. Are they each different and unique, yet there's some sameness?
There is. They all have a big heart. They're very smart, but they do have their own vision, and it's not always been my vision. And I kind of fell into the parent, and I want to see you do this. I'd like to see you do that. And it came to a point. My youngest son was a good baseball player, and one day when he was about 11 in the outfield, he threw down his glove and walked off the field and said, "I'm done. I don't even like baseball."
Oh, wow.
And I said, "Well, okay. All right, we'll find something else for you." See, I was still trying to, help him on his way, but in my way.
Did you always want to be a ball player? You're built like a catcher.
I did. I always wanted to be an athlete. I always saw myself that way, and I really never showed the artistic side of me in any way. I was playing football, and I thought, gosh, I would love to be playing the saxophone. Yeah.
Right.
Really.
Well, I know that Daryl and I have similar stories. In high school, I particularly was not athletic. You weren't.
I could not climb the rope.
No. Could not make. Could you climb the rope?
I could not tag the ceiling and climb the rope.
Yeah.
I loved the rope climbing. Was you get into this in middle school, and I loved climbing that rope.
Sort of a rite of passage, I think.
It must be.
It
I
was.
think. All right, Vincent, would you mind waiting outside now?
Here, let me take it.
This is Late Night Health. I'm Mark Alyn. Our guests, the authors and creators of Vincent the Artist, Vincent Wiley and Deborah Romare. We are talking about self-esteem, and I remember the coaches yelling and screaming to get you up that rope.
Right.
They hopefully do not do that anymore. When a parent says you have to do this, there's some kind of barrier that is put up in my mind, and the kid can't get through it, and the parent can't get through it. Can you respond to that?
I think a more important question with a child if they don't want to do something is why. Why not? Why don't you want to do it? And what do you want to do? That's the biggest, for me, we were even talking this morning about what you want to do in life really matters. And things are going to come into your life all the time to try to stop you from moving forward. There's just battles in life. It's what life is. So it's kind of taking one step at a time and continuing that journey with whatever comes your way. And it's very difficult for people to cope with it, I think, mentally and emotionally. And I think kids need to be prepared for life by parents saying follow your dreams. That doesn't mean if a kid comes in and says, I want to try smoking dope, that you say, oh, that's fine. That's not fine because it isn't healthy. And that's where you keep the child. I said to my sister one time who was having a gambling problem, I said, Diane, you have an addictive personality. We all do. But you just need to get addicted to the right things, like working out or, creating things because she's an artist. So it's what you're doing with your desires.
In looking at what a person wants to be, I mean, I'm 5'7". I could never play for the Lakers.
No, but you could have.
Yeah,
you could have been an announcer. You could have been a sports guy with the team.
Not really.
No, he knows me. But I would have fallen asleep.
That's a little bit of a stretch, but I understand the point.
I've done. I did a little play-by-play. It was,
and then went to a sporting event.
Yeah, exactly. I've been to 3 sporting events in my entire life. How about you? You're the same way.
I have done whatever the call to action is as far as radio is concerned.
Right.
I was a country music DJ for 3 months.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I played the stuff with
twangs. I
twangs.
like Red Simpson, and I like Buck Owens now. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I played Buck Owens' father. That was awful. Anyway, that's another story. In taking a look at how to move forward in life, how does the book resonate with the reader to say, I can do whatever it is I want to do?
The book is a trilogy, but it follows the first film. We hope to make more, but the film and the books are really about a journey, just like we're on a journey in life, where you have certain wants and desires, and it's the difficulty of getting there. Here's what it really is.
It's the process.
It's the process. Enjoying the process.
But if there's somebody putting up that barrier, it's a harder process, isn't it?
Yes.
It is, and sometimes that person is a parent.
And sometimes that person is a parent. Our guest, the authors Vincent J. Wiley and Deborah Romare, they're actually writers. They're authors, too, because they have a printed book. And we're going to give you some information. You can go to their website. You can always go to latenighthealth.com and take a look at their beautiful pictures that we've posted up there, as well as a link to Vincent the artist. All right, coming up in about 15 minutes, we're going to be joined by Dr. Ben Talley and talk about Domestic Violence Awareness Month here on Late Night Health. I'm Mark Alyn. Don't go away. More coming up with the insane Daryl Wayne, Mark, and our guests. Lots happening today.
Have you ever needed a flashlight and reached into a drawer to find your flashlight is dead, and then go to put in new batteries only to find the insides are all corroded? Now Hybrid Light has created a solar-powered flashlight that requires no batteries and also charges your cell phone. Hybrid lights are durable, waterproof, and hold a charge in the dark for up to 7 years, and perfect for any emergency or everyday use. Now you can get your own Hybrid Light today for only $34.95, and if you mention health, you'll receive a Hybrid Light headlamp absolutely free. That's our durable Hybrid Light with a free headlamp for only $34.95. A value of $60, only $34.95. Call us today at 800-297-8109. That's 800-297-8109 to get this special Hybrid Light offer today. 800-297-8109, 800-297-8109. In the promo code box, type in HELP. 800-297-8109.
This is a referral service. Calls will be routed to an independent referral insurance agency. Do you know the number one cause of bankruptcy? No, it's not losing your job or running up credit card debt. It's not even divorce. It's medical costs. If you and your family don't have health insurance, just one serious illness or accident could be financially devastating. But now there's good news, really good news. A health insurance hotline has been established to provide health insurance for all Americans, even uninsured Americans with pre-existing conditions. Now anyone can get health insurance even if you have a pre-existing medical condition. I repeat, now anyone can get health insurance coverage. Call now for a free no-obligation quote on affordable health plans available to you. Again, this is a free hotline for anyone, even if you have pre-existing conditions. Protect you and your family from sudden unexpected medical costs. Call the Health Insurance Helpline right now for a free quote at 1-800-479-6090. That's 1-800-479-6090. Call 1-800-479-6090.